Alright everybody, what's up? Welcome back to another unboxing. So, two of the other radios which I got, those radios unfortunately had dead tuners or some sort of problems, so I had to return those. But I got different options, and by the way, those radios were the Recom R1650 and the Midland WR100. But, I mean, it's alright. And for the replacement, I just got a WR100 version 3, and I'm not gonna use a Recom, so no replacement for that. So anyways, in this video, however, we are not unboxing a weather radio. And we're not just unboxing a radio, we're unboxing an antenna for this. So you see how this box is extremely big, and I'm not showing more of the box because the shipping info is over there. But basically, this is the Sony XDR-S3HD. Yes, this radio has the legendary DSP chip which the Sony XDR-F1HD has, so it's gonna have amazing reception. I actually have my Sony XDR-S10HD IP over there, and that does not have the DSP chip, but this one does. And this one has a nice wood design and a finish, and it has RCA, sorry, not RCA, it has an aux line in port. It also has aux in, aux out. It has a lot of features, so let's get to unboxing this. Alright, here's the radio in its glory. So this is the power adapter, which is, yep, S3HD. So this is similar to the Sony XDR-S10HD IP, which I have right now. This power adapter. I think it's a bit bigger actually. But yeah, let me remove this rubber band. We can take the radio out. And this, whatever this thing is, it feels really thick, so this radio was treated properly. Oh, look at that wood finish. Wow. So here's the Sony XDR-S3HD. So, and this is an HD radio. If you didn't already know, it has the HD radio logo over here. It's a bit dusty, but now we see this. This is the volume knob, and this is another knob, which I'm not sure what this one is for. And here are all the buttons. So we have enter, menu, display, tone, preset, radio / line in, band, sleep, and power. Now, if we look at the back of the radio, we can see our line in port, our headphone port for the aux. Then we see, if my phone can focus, please. There we go. We see our AM antenna or FM antenna. And yeah, so there is that. Now, I'm gonna get this radio powered on. We'll look through its options. Then before checking its reception, we're gonna unbox a new antenna in this video as well. Alright, let's set this up. So, let's go to the menu. And it looks like this right knob on top of the radio controls like the tuning and the direction of the settings. So let's go to brightness, and it looks like this is the highest brightness. Okay, so that's a bit darker than the XDR-S10HD IP, and it looks like the sound was a bit quiet, which is nice. Let's go to its contrast. Okay, so we don't want too much contrast. We'll just leave it as it is. Now let's go to daylight saving time. This is on, and let's set our time. So we are at 7:27. Now, yep, alright, there we go. We don't want our alarm, so I guess let's turn on the radio then. So there's not going to be any audio because we have to set up the antenna, which we'll get to that soon. So I'm gonna get the antenna set up, so let's set that up now. Alright everybody, so yes, I did set up the radios, and now this is how my table setup looks like, and I've managed the cables as well. So yeah, I did test the Sony reception, and it's about the same, even though I moved it a little bit to the right. But now we're going to be unpacking this new antenna for the Sony XDR-S3HD. So let's begin. So I'm going to tell you guys what antenna this is, and you guys can see it as right here as well. So this is a Bingfu 75 ohm FM radio dipole antenna and an AM loop antenna. So yes, I did get a dipole antenna, which is the T-shape, which comes with even the RTL SDR. However, the one I have over here is this type of antenna, which is also a Bingfu antenna. And I also already have one of these AM antennas, but of course I got this also for that radio, just in case I need to have 2 AM stations on at the same time, plus it will be cool. So I guess let's get to unpacking it now. So here's the antenna, FM antenna. Here's the AM antenna. And here are the adapters. Alright, so now I'm gonna put you guys on a phone stand, and we'll zoom out over here so that we can get a better view. I'm gonna get rid of this Bingfu card because it's not needed. And now let's open up the AM antenna. Alright, here it is. We have the 2 pins over here, and it looks proper. And yeah, and this is the stand and the cable. Alright, so we'll attach the FM antenna first because that's harder to set up, I assume. So here's the FM antenna. Let's open it up. Okay, here it is. So this is interesting. All right. So I guess I need to keep it like this. And I guess oh, all right. So this is a sticker. Okay, I know this because of the 3M or whatever that is. So I guess we can stick this anywhere. So I'm gonna stick this up, probably over here somewhere, something like that. And I will attach it, so I'll be right back. Alright, here we go. I ended up attaching it to the back of the radio finally. Alright everybody, so now I finally attached the antenna. It did take a while, but yes, I've stuck it on the window. I put it at the highest spot possible and in the middle because the middle always used to get the best reception for me. And I have folded the cable up here because it was actually very long for what I got. I thought it would be a bit shorter, but it's very long, so it can go like anywhere. But of course I put it at the window because that's where the best signal comes. And I have attached it to the back of the radio. So I guess now we can finally scan the FMs and check it out. After this, I'll put in the AM antenna and we'll see how that does. Alright, so let's power this on. Finally, we get to see how everything is.
Oh no, we made it for you. Smooth.
Alright, so I'm gonna tune all the way back to 88.1. Well, actually, hold on. Where are the presets? Alright, right here. Menu. Oh, alright, it's preset mode. Alright. Alright, here we go. Let's check it out now. Oh wow, it's picking up WBJC.
3 and 1400 presented by Ashley.
July 15th from 4 to 7 p.m.
But I don't ever remember them having HD2 after that because they removed it. Alright, that's interesting. And looks pretty nice. And it of course has the legendary DSP chip, so I actually wonder how it's gonna perform during Tropo compared to this guy. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next video. It may or may not be an unboxing, you'll see. But yeah, thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll see you.